it's so bad, people. It is not just for weather modification. Okay? Yeah, they want to use weather as a weapon. Yes, obviously, of course, that is a yes, without a doubt. Okay? There's so much proof of them messing with hurricanes and creating storms, cloud seeding, surface to air coolers. I mean, the evidence is overwhelming. Okay, so but anyway, I think that some of these materials, these heavy metals that they're spraying, I think that they are also using this stuff for summoning, for demonic summoning. Think of the sky like a big Ouija board, sort of, okay? Along with all the weird stuff they're doing at CERN, with all the satanic shit that goes on there, all of it is connected, okay? So you can't think of like, oh, you know, that they're not related. They are all into one because they all serve one purpose and one purpose only. They are trying to undo creation. I mean, look at all of our food, man. It's all GMO shit. You know, back in the 40s, 50s, it was like 50-something% of Americans were farmers or grew their own food. Now it's like down to like 1%. It's ridiculous. So this has been a systematic thing, man. Putting fluoride in the water. You know? I mean, the list goes on and on and on. The BPA stuff that they were making plastics out of, that it's estrogen hormone. So just that right there in and of itself, I mean, to me, can explain a lot of things away. So I don't care. You can think I'm crazy or whatever, but you know what? The stuff that we've been talking about for a long time, you know, artificial intelligence, stuff like that, chemtrails, now it's a daily thing, okay? It's every day now. And this is going to keep getting worse and 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 worse, I'm telling you. We ain't seen nothing yet. Oh, and the missile alert. Turns out there's some witnesses that claim when they were out on some tourist boat, and there's several different boats, from what I understand, that said they saw something what looked like got blown out of the sky, or what looked like a meteor out there in Hawaii at the same exact time the missile alert was sent out. And supposedly something similar in Japan. They had intercepted the missile and blew the missile up. Now, do I believe that? I don't know. You got several different layers here, okay? You got the people who well, see, the narrative that Donald Trump's gonna save everybody. Oh, okay, whoa, calm down there. I used to think that before I really woke up. I have many reasons for that. I've been a hardcore Republican my whole life up until just now, because this time around they have exposed there is no left, there is no right. It's all the same. It is all the same. These people could fix all of the problems that we currently have literally within a couple days. When 1% of our population owns, what is it, like 80% of the wealth or 90% of the wealth or whatever the hell it is. God gave us every single thing we needed on this earth to not just survive, to thrive. We should be kicking ass right now. But instead, here we are, all of us just slaving away trying to make it happen. We were not meant for this. This was not what was set aside for us when God had us in mind for creation. Okay? So don't get so that I used to get caught up in that too. Oh, if there was a God, all this stuff wouldn't happen and blah 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 blah. You got to understand. This was messed up from the very beginning when Eve bit into the apple. Okay? That's why things are the way they are. Wow, I really got off subject, didn't I? Sorry. I tend to do that. I started going off on a tangent and then, you know, way out in left field. But all of it is connected.